Okay, honey yard. The goal is to get excluders on every single one of these colonies here. What we're going to do is basically they're laying in both boxes. Actually, I gave them full reign of the whole thing, but these should be empty. What I'm going to do is they're drawing here, shake them all down, get the queen to the bottom box, add the excluder, and then any open larvae and eggs will go down. Any older capped brood and older bees will go up top. As those emerge, they'll backfill it. Honey flow is just starting, so we're here. We're going to get every single one of these colonies down, making sure they're laying bottom, so that way inspections are quick. We'll keep everything pretty simple, shake them down. Sometimes we have mediums here. If they're really swarmy, I basically brought them up, took out the queen cells here, and then I'll rearrange it, make sure there's all the brood is in the bottom two boxes, emerging, queen excluder, and then where she's laying, so it's easier to check. So a single hive management here. Look at this. Trying to condense these bees down, ran across the queen. Perfect. That means I can stop looking, put her down, and carry on. Okay, so like we talked about, single brood management here. So as you just saw, got the queen down, got the 9 frames of brood here, brought 1 frame of brood up, so emerging brood. So we got 10 frames of brood. They'll have the green frame. This is empty, so these are all laid in, all 9. Empty green frame, queen's down below. 1 emerging frame up here, so there's 10 frames of brood here. The flow is just starting, so we'll put the excluder on. They'll go up and through, back and forth. These bees are emerging. Well, there'll be a crack here, and I'll show you how they can go in and out either way. Okay, so we added the 3rd and 4th boxes on. So basically with this much brood going to emerge within 2 weeks, so they're going to fill this space quickly. I'd imagine they'd have another box or 2 of bees. So we went ahead and added 2 empties. I'm not going to be back here for 2 weeks. So just in case they fill a box or 2 within 2 weeks with this flow just starting, I went ahead and cracked it, gave them 2 empties here, a drawn and empty combs. They'll backfill us as this emerges here, that 1 frame. And then all these bees will be able to have room to move up. We'll go through the yard and show you how the rest of them are looking. Another gorgeous queen. You know, I don't think I ever get tired of actually finding queens, to be honest with you. Yeah, they look so good. She's laying up here. So this is a medium. She's laying up here in a medium. So basically what we'll do is when we shake all the bees down, we'll wait 3 weeks for this to emerge. Hopefully the honey flow goes 4 weeks. This can backfill, and then we'll harvest it after that. So found her. We're gonna get her down to the bottom of this hive, put a queen excluder on, and continue on. So sometimes when they lay up in the mediums, I'm not gonna put a medium frame down below. A bunch of eggs in it, as you can see here. So we're gonna just let them come up, take care of that young. And then basically what they'll do is come up in 3 weeks, and once they emerge, hopefully the flow's going on still, and they can backfill that. So keep on keeping on. Another good question people ask is, how do you know a honey flow is on? Well, when you see a lot of open nectar like this, and at the edge you can see how it is white. They're continuing to draw this out. So basically they're storing it. They're storing it so fast they're bringing the pollen too. But on the outside you can see a different color. It is white, and as they're bringing in, they're storing it. Now I'm gonna see if I can do the shake test here. So this is basically not wet on the cover. I'm gonna set this down. If I can shake it out, which I just did, show a couple bees with it. Look at that, nectar hitting the ground. So nectar hitting the top, wet nectar, white wax. They're storing this, so nectar is coming in. Honey flow is on. Oh, well, that is just a minor flow. Well, hey, how do you know they're in a heavy flow? So when they're drawing, storing, and white cappings, that is a heavy flow. Say, even across the next one, they are white capping it out. That is how you know heavy flow is on. Well, since we're doing all kinds of tips and tricks here, so you can see there's actively flying in with a purpose. So I have them opened, but they're still purposefully flying in here. So you can see them just with a purpose, back and forth, pollen, nectar, everything with a purpose, stacking in. No wasted time. All right, so we checked everything, got all the queens down, as you see, so all single deeps. The only thing we did was, this is our grafting box. Didn't take, so we condensed it down. They'll catch that forward or the back. So a lot of bees there, but you see all these excluders. You know, some of them have a crack in their hive, like right here. And then, but what it is, we moved it up a little bit, so there's not adjusted to it yet. But awesome. Well, happy beekeeping. Hopefully everybody has a good honey flow, and we look forward to it. So we'll give you a follow up here. We do have some combs, simple comb set up here. So we got 3 hives like that. We'll give you an update here as soon as we get a couple of them drawn out. So see ya till next time.